Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here, and I am actually with Coaster Studios and Midway Mayhem today, as well as Zach. Zach's sitting right here, but they were vlogging, so I figured I might as well vlog as well. So we are going to check out Galaxy's Edge. It's going to be their first time seeing it, so I'm really excited, and I am buying a lightsaber today, so that should be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to experience that firsthand, and it's going to be crazy. We're going to probably be here the full 16 hours, so it should be a lot of fun. So let's go do this thing. So here's our wait for Smugglers Run. Ooh, so it's about 8:05 or so, but we've got quite the ways to go in this queue. We're probably gonna wrap all the way around to where first order cargo is and the milk stand is. So hopefully we won't be waiting too long, but we'll have to wait and see. So it's really funny watching Taylor and Dan's reactions in real time. I'm sure they'll have videos up. I'll actually link those, but it's just funny to watch them freak out the entire time. All right, so we're coming near the tie echelon, and we've got some stormtroopers looking at us. So we're just kind of getting. I'm with you guys. Taylor has a Kylo shirt on. He's trying to appease the stormtroopers. That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
Across the galaxy, pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments.
All right, walking into the Falcon. I never noticed those screens before, but we are white, by the way. I don't know if I'll actually be gunner, but these two are pilots, so. Oh, yeah. We're literally in the Falcon. Yeah, we are. Yeah, this is never gonna get old, I swear. I mean, their faces say it all, but it's so nice to be in here. All right, so Zach and I are gonna be engineers. This is gonna be fantastic. Let's do this thing. So we did do Smugglers Run. We ended up getting 28%. Taylor and Dan were our pilots. They enjoyed that immensely, I'm sure. But we were engineers. Zach and I were engineers, and actually we had a lot to do. There was a lot of crashes that we had, but we ended up getting 2 different shipments of coaxium, so we actually did pretty well. 28% by the way on the score technically, but we ended up getting around 7,000 credits, which is not bad at all for how many crashes we had. But now the wait time, instead of it being 45 or 60, it's 95 minutes, so it definitely jumped since we got off. All right, so we're going into Docking Bay 7, but this is for breakfast. I have not had breakfast here yet, so I'm really interested to see what the options are and how good they are. So let's do this thing. So I was going to get breakfast at Docking Bay 7, but I did not get breakfast because I was sadly taken over by Larot on breakfast by Taylor. So I did get the tattoo ribs, and I'm gonna try the moof juice. The moof juice looks really good, so this should be good. So I finished up my food. Still drinking my moof juice though. It's really, really good, really refreshing. God, I mean, you could taste a little bit of the chipotle in there. It's pineapple and mango. Hi, Zach. But it's really, really refreshing. Great for a day like today where it's kind of hot out. But I'm starting to get a little bit of that chipotle aftertaste after, you know, a good 15 seconds after drinking though. So just I figured I'd let you guys know about that. But it is really, really tasty, and I definitely recommend it at Docking Bay 7. So we were actually just looking for this hidden Mickey, or as they would say on Batu, these hidden satellites, because they look like satellites. And apparently Mickey is thought to be a religious symbol on Earth. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I really do love seeing the stormtroopers harass people from a separate level. It's really something very cool. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of the land, and the stormtroopers themselves, because they just literally watch you from up top and harass you and point at you and talk to you and make sure you're following the first order. So the marketplace is looking absolutely beautiful today. So we're literally, I mean, both Dan and Taylor are just getting shots galore everywhere. We're now looking at some porgs and some Kowakian monkey lizards though. So we finally popped into Doc Ondar's. Still no Kyber crystals for sale. Still kind of worrisome about that actually, because I hope they can get those restocked very soon, but Doc is looking quite tired today. So Doc has officially fallen asleep. Poor guy. So as usual, we're spending way too much time in Doc Ondar's, but I mean, it's completely justified. Also, Zach is buying extra pieces for his lightsaber, his custom lightsaber from Savis, and you can do that right here inside Doc Ondar's, by the way. And it is 20 bucks for each piece, but some of the pieces might not work, so be cautious with that. So we actually just stopped at Savi's workshop just to check out some of the hilts, because I'm still trying to decide whether I want Elemental Nature or Peace and Justice. I'm really debating it still. I can't figure it out. I have about 4 hours to figure it out, so hopefully I can in that time span. Otherwise, I could just go to Doc Ondar's and get those pieces there as well.
We will find out. And then you may feel the consequences of your very own actions this day. Troopers!
Lieutenant.
Ambassador, have you found the Resistance spy?
Not yet, sir, but we will. I've dispatched recon patrols amongst the outposts. We'll find
you. You have failed, Lieutenant. That Resistance spy was tracked to Batu. You were sent to find her.
Sir.
If she is here, she may not be alone. Do you understand? The Resistance must not be allowed to regroup. If someone in this outpost knows something, we need to find them.
Sir, I will lead a team right away.
You will await further orders. Troopers.
Yes, sir.
So Zach and I took a quick detour before getting back in line for Smugglers Run, and realistically, the park is not too bad today, but it is definitely busier than earlier in the week. So definitely expect the crowds to get bigger and bigger this month because people are starting to realize, you know, of course, that it's been pretty empty, but it was kind of a hassle trying to get through all the crowds today. It felt more like a regular Disney day. So hopefully we don't have to wait the full 55 minutes for Smugglers Run or worse, but we do have a cantina reservation after we get out of this line, so it should be a lot of fun. Taylor did that. And what Taylor did that, yeah, probably did. Fight me, Chase. At Chase and Coasters. Go check them out on Instagram. So we've been waiting about 20 minutes for Smugglers Run, so we're probably going to get on pretty quickly here. But as you can see on this table, they were playing sabacc a little bit. And they also have a bunch of chips around. Now, we have sabacc, and we definitely are going to do a video on it. But I think I'm going to have to buy some chips off of like Etsy or something to try and recreate a scene like this, hopefully. And have a lot of fun playing sabacc with a bunch of friends. Alrighty, round two, we finally made it back in. I will be a gunner again, but Zach and Hunter will be my pilots. Wish us luck, we're kind of screwed. But since there is 7 of us, we had to split in 2. So we did a group of 4 and a group of 3. So Zach, Hunter, and I are in that group of 3, and then everybody else is in the group of 4. So we'll see how Chuck and Chase do with piloting the Falcon, and then we'll see how Dan and Taylor do with either engineering or with gunning. So that should be interesting, but I'll get their feedback after they ride and after we ride soon after. So with Hunter and Zach as our pilots, we did okay. I mean,
I did good. Zach
you
crashed.
did good. Okay, well, you can say that all you want.
Once, but I got you a second Coaxium, so
Whatever. But yeah, not the best run through, but not the worst. We got 2 different shipments of Corellium. Or did I just say Corellium? Oh my gosh, it's so bad of me. Coaxium. But now we're heading into here, the cantina. So we get to go check out the cantina. These guys get their first look inside the cantina, so it should be a lot of fun. All right, we made it into the cantina. This is the second table I've sat at, so it's nice. And of course, DJ Rex killing it with the beats again. So we got quite a few drinks. Let's have a taste of all of them.
Cantina!
Bye, Rex. Probably see you in a couple days, honestly. So it's about 3 o'clock as of now, and we are going to officially leave Galaxy's Edge, at least for now. Right now, we have a fast pass for Indiana Jones Adventure, so we will be venturing on that. And then after that, we will probably head over to DCA to ride Guardians a little bit. So we gotta say goodbye, or till the spire, to the Stormtroopers up top. And soon we will be coming back to experience Smugglers Run a little later, and also just to experience the land at night, especially for fireworks. And also we want to watch Fantasmic tonight if we can, so that would definitely help being over here to set up shop for that. All right, sorry Smugglers Run, but I gotta say this is probably still my favorite queue in the park for sure, just because you're completely immersed in all ways. I mean, obviously Smugglers Run is very immersive, but I love the close quarters with this queue in comparison, just because it really feels like you're in the middle of nowhere in a temple and looking for some, you know, lost treasure of some sort. Whereas Smugglers Run, it's like, it's kind of a normal workshop, you know, that wouldn't be too surprising to run into on your daily basis. Of course, it's for, you know, things that go to space. But obviously, I really think that this is a lot more realistic, I suppose. So it's a little more believable. And honestly, I think this is the best queue in the parks still. Also, we just found out, if you have a lightsaber with you, just like Zach does, you will need to disassemble it before you ride. So you will put both the lightsaber and the hilt separately into the bag allotted to you on the actual car. Or you could do a rider swap, where it's like a kid swap, where, you know, one person rides and watches after the lightsaber, and then it switches off later on. But I honestly think if you want to ride with other people, obviously you want to try and split those in half. So in Indiana Jones fashion, the work lights did turn on immediately once we got over to where you can pull the rope over here. So sadly, we might not be riding, but we'll just have to wait and see. The ride is down. Has been down for about 2 minutes now. All right, after 25 minutes of waiting, hi Zach. He's really liking to show this off. But we are finally back up and running. So hopefully another 10 minutes and then we're on. So we did end up riding Indy after all. And we actually got in the front row. Hunter ended up driving. He wasn't the best driver, I'll be honest. But now we're walking up into Tarzan's treehouse right now. Because why not? I mean, we got 30 minutes to kill till I have my reservation at Savi's. Chase, why? But Taylor's never done this, so we're just trying to show Taylor every bit of Disney that we can. So, but yeah, mind thy head. Good advice. Just to let you know, if you like taking pictures, this is a great spot for Thunder Mountain and even Galaxy's Edge. Honestly, it's one of the best spots. Also, New Orleans Square. It's just a nice spot overall for picture taking. So we've made our way back into Galaxy's Edge, and it's almost time for our Savi's workshop appointment. I can't wait to build the scrap metal. All right, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I just spent $215 and I'm ready to go. Elemental Nature. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
I spent $5 on a Coke.
Jay's got the same kind of Elemental Nature.
Here we go. Light blue. This is unreal. I just spent $215. Oh, help me, please.
This is our history. This is our everything. This is Sam. And this is Austin. And I'm Livia. And we humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. As gatherers, we have traveled to far reaches of the galaxy, to abandoned outposts, searching for unusual pieces and ancient relics to bring back here to the workshop. We are here to keep the knowledge alive. It's our way of preserving our past in order to protect our future. Unfortunately, builders, we're in terrible times. You've heard the stories of Luke Skywalker, right? Yeah. Now, there's a new Jedi. What is her name? Rey. Yes, Rey, our new spark of hope. Like her, you all have answered that call. That is why you're here. And you're here to build this. lightsaber. It is elegant, unique, enigmatic. Building a lightsaber is an art. This has been used by some of our greatest heroes and darkest enemies. Building a lightsaber is a personal journey where the builder and saber are bonded. But it all begins with this. The Kyber crystal. It is the heart of the lightsaber. It magnifies the force, and the color of the Kyber crystal determines the color of the blade. And for you today, we have 4 for you to choose from. And we will begin with blue. This has been wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his apprentice Anakin Skywalker, and now Rey. Green. This has been wielded by Master Yoda himself, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, and Luke Skywalker. Violet. Rare and beautiful. This has been wielded by Master Mace Windu. Red. The Kyber crystal of power. This has been wielded by Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, and now Kylo Ren. But enough about that. I would like for everyone to please close your eyes. Close your eyes. It is time for you to choose your Kyber crystal. What color do you see? What color is calling to you? Sometimes the Kyber crystal chooses its builder. Please open your eyes and choose your Kyber crystal.
There you go.
There we go. I got
Yay.
Alright, so now we have to go ahead and select our activation plates. Those are going to be in section 5. So on the inside of your activation plates is either red or blue square. If you're going on a match, the red or blue square with the red or blue square that's on your chest. So red on top of red and blue on top of blue.
There we go.
It made a sound.
It did make a sound.
It's meant for you.
On the back of our application plate, we have a
It's already like ready to heavy.
Now you can go ahead and select any of those four grips. Just make sure you have the thicker band right there as opposed to the so that it gets drawn to you.
Hey, it's already heavy because you're just weak.
Oh wow! You're one to talk, bud.
Hey. I think we weigh the same probably. We're like the same height and the same build. My hair makes up for my.
Oh, okay.
I had to compensate somehow. Ooh, does it feel good?
Yeah, it does.
Are the squares on top?
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Changing
about
his
it.
mind.
Oh, but that's all swirly.
Oh, that's kind of girly.
That's wait, what? It's just it's natureful. I don't know. Yeah.
It works with the bottom.
So now
There we go.
Alright, so far so good.
That's looking good.
just like that. So then you can go ahead and select any of those emitters to go on the top, and that'll come up.
One. This kind of goes with the same theme of the swirly stuff. There's a lot of swirly.
There's a lot of swirly
So like
stuff.
swirly, and then this piece, of course, is swirly as well. So I think I'm not gonna go with it. 'Cause
Don't
it
go
goes,
swirly.
it goes
Swirly is
It goes
girly.
against my. It goes against my whole theme, I guess. Oh my gosh.
Was that one heavy?
Yeah.
Okay. What the GP?
That's so incredibly heavy.
Yeah, it's. Rare. Lightsabers.
Oh yeah. Well, that. Oh, I'm happy. And oh no. Oh. You know, it's funny. I've seen so many videos of this. I've been in the room when it happened, and building it is otherworldly, for sure.
Is it done? No, you still need the
I
bottom.
have one more piece, but I'm just gonna wait.
Oh, I got Chase went for.
Oh, good. Good. We didn't get the exact same thing.
That would have been stupid.
Yeah, this is at least 2 pounds, for sure. Little Rancor tooth on this.
Oh, Rancor.
Yeah, so maybe I could do a little double duty, like one with the lightsaber.
Ooh, yeah, not a bad idea. Let's see how that looks.
Also, it is the non-swirly piece, because
Oh, all the others are swirly? Yeah. Yeah, give it a try.
you need to do a little adjusting to make it straight. That's okay.
Oh, do you like the bottom?
I do.
Aww.
I do. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I do.
Actually, that's really cool.
Oh, my gosh.
Because you can totally just like, yeah, it's total double duty.
Yeah.
You're like holding it here and then you just go boom.
Boom.
You're good to go. That's your activation. Good job.
Oh, that looks so nice.
Line up. Yeah. It's hard to line up.
began. With the heart of the saber they are growing, much more they will become. It is time.
Master Yoda! The Force must be strong in here today. It is time to forge that bond between Builder and Saber. Now, on my mark, I would like for everyone to please take a step forward. Place their hand on the hilt, not yet, and together we will activate. All right? Please take a step forward. Place your hand on the hilt and activate. Raise your lightsaber. Just like the Jedi and Sith that came before you. And like them, you can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes one spark. Please deactivate your lightsabers.
So I'm shaking right now, but we just did the Savi's workshop experience. I built my own lightsaber. Huge thanks to Taylor and Dan for filming me while that happened. But it was immaculate, incredible, and I hate to say it, but I want to do it again. But I don't have another $200 on me. But while we were doing that, Zach decided to buy another lightsaber. He bought the Mace Windu Legacy lightsaber. There you go, show it off. Show it off to the world. But
Hello? What?
yeah, so
That's friggin' sweet.
anyways, stealing my thunder much, but the workshop experience is incredible. I really enjoyed it, and actually being the builder is a lot different than just viewing. Just viewing, I mean, you feel the magic in the air, but when you're actually building, it just means so much more. And I know that's super corny to say, but it really just does. And I don't know how else to describe it. It's so immaculate and just great. So if you want to build a lightsaber, if you want a lightsaber at Galaxy's Edge, honestly, if you don't want just your basic, I shouldn't say basic, but if you don't want a legacy lightsaber and you just want a lightsaber, try out Savi's. It's so much fun. So Savi's workshop, definitely check it out. If you're willing to spend, of course, $215, it's a big commitment. It's a lot of money, but I can see why it is that price after doing it. And you know, everything I received with it. I got a pin, I got a full sleeve with it, or I guess it's a sheath kind of, but I can see why it's $215. Now, it might not be the best, I guess, like the perfect material for what exactly you want, but I'm probably actually gonna weather this a little bit and change it up just a tiny bit to make sure it looks a little more realistic, just because I'd rather have that. And Chase is showing off his. Where'd he go? There's Chase. He built pretty close to mine, but with a blue blade, so that's pretty cool. But let's go to Hyperspace Mountain, because that's where we're going next.
Space of Hyper Mountain space. It's like they're not lit.
Yeah. I've officially made it to Hyperspace Mountain. I don't know how this is going to work with my new lightsaber, but we'll just have to wait and find out. So we'll see how this works. Excuse me for my my sound though right now. I'm finishing off a pretzel.
This is an okay ride, but exacting.
Hyperspace Mountain.
Anyways, I'll let you know how to ride with a lightsaber in just a moment. All right, we're changing gears now, and we're gonna go ride Guardians of the Galaxy because we have fast passes for it at DCA. So it'll be nice to go in there. And we're also gonna check out Radiator Springs Racers because they need to go on. Dan has never been on it. And then we will also check out Soarin' over California for sure. And then probably get some dinner and then head back to the big Disneyland. Alrighty, Guardians of the Galaxy time. And Dan's pretty excited, I'm sure, because this is the first time he's ever even seeing this in person. Wait, what? Isn't that cult? Oh gosh. Alright, let's use our fast passes for it and get on this beauty.
Let's shoot this guy. Hearing you said that you animating on a constant loop was big motivation for me to escape. Ouch! Ow! That was not part of the plan.
Hey Harold, what you doing in here? So we just got off of Guardians and noticed something new. A build your own gauntlet? Kind of like, you know, build your own lightsaber in Tomorrowland, but with a type of Infinity Gauntlet. You could apparently build it like Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk. That's kind of crazy. This is really bizarre, but I approve. That's really cool. And just to let you know, a base gauntlet with 3 modules is $24.99, and with 3 modules and a launcher, it is $39.99. So actually not too bad of a price for what these are. That's still really cool. I might have to do this eventually. So, just to talk about our Guardians ride real quick, we got the Funk, which is one of my favorite songs to have on this attraction. And honestly, it was one of the more forceful rides I've ever had on it, at least where we were. We were on this side, so the far side tower, closer to where Frozen is, and it was fantastic. Tons of airtime, enough where my bag was flying almost at my head level at one point. So that was amazing, and the ejector was great. We got a nice picture too. But now we're probably gonna head over and get some food because we're starving. We haven't eaten since Docking Bay 7 at 10 a.m. today. It's about, what, 6 o'clock now? Yeah. Ooh, so we need to eat. Quick look at how Spider-Man's coming along. Looking really good. I love that crane is really prominent in the skyline of what? But this building's looking fantastic already, and I can't wait to see some of that skin form around it. So it should be a lot of fun to experience what this is going to look like, and I love the fact that this is going to be in the foreground compared to Guardians. I think it fits perfectly. All right, got my specialty, the clam chowder in a bread bowl from the Cafe Bakery on the Pacific Wharf. It's so good. So after eating our delicious bread bowls, we've come over to Radiator Springs, and it is looking fantastic in this light right before sundown, and I cannot wait to get on racers, which we will be doing very soon over here. And honestly, this is some of the pretty views I think I've ever seen of Radiator Springs racers. It's fantastic back there right now. All right, let's go on Radiator Springs racers. I love this thing. So we just got off of Radiator Springs Racers. Really great ride, but weird thing happened. We didn't duel anyone. We didn't race another car whatsoever. They must have missed the interval or something, and we did not race any other car, which is such a rarity. But we've seen it twice in the past 15 minutes, which is really weird. So kind of a sour taste in my mouth after that ride, because it's so weird to not be racing someone on this ride, if that makes sense. But yeah, kind of a different experience on Radiator Springs Racers for sure. All right, now time for one of my favorites at the park, at least for right now, and that is Soarin' over California. I can't wait to get back on. I know we rode this literally in this week, but I have to do it a second time. I have to. All righty, ready to take our flight over California. Let's do this thing. So we just got a great ride on Soarin' over California. That it brings a tear to my eye seeing that again and listening to that exact soundtrack. I really missed it. But now we are heading back over to Disneyland to go check out fireworks in that park from Galaxy's Edge, which should be a lot of fun to see. We're gonna try and get the best spot possible, and I'll show you where that is. And then after that, we're probably gonna go to Fantasmic, which Taylor has never seen. He has no idea what Fantasmic is. Like, probably the best nighttime show, or the best show. The best show in my opinion. But we'll be doing that, and then after that, we're probably just gonna ride Smugglers Run, and then marathon something, or I don't know. But let's go to Disneyland. All right, we've made it back to our location of choice, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and we're gonna be watching the fireworks from back here. So, and we're gonna show you the best spot. I think this is arguably the best spot. Maybe not for crowds, but definitely for view. And Zach has brought out his Mace Windu lightsaber now because his custom lightsaber has it's got some battery issues. Red. Yeah, it's almost, and Ray it's gonna die. That, so. Yeah, okay, all right. Well, what? There's a yellow lightsaber in there. Should we go check for kyber crystals? So it's really cool to be walking around and seeing all the lightsabers everywhere. It really adds a lot to the nightlife now, and it's really incredible to see so many people with these big torches, really, just walking around the land. So Smugglers Run right now is 50 minutes. So the wait has not really gone down tonight, but but after fireworks, I'm sure it will. So I said I'd say where the best spot to watch the fireworks is in Galaxy's Edge, and that is on the ledge overlooking this area right underneath the Falcon. So definitely try and get on this ledge. It's right next to Docking Bay 7, as you can see, right adjacent to that. So this is the best spot, but you're gonna have to show up at least 30 minutes before fireworks to get a secure position to watch them. So after watching the fireworks, and actually we met some great fans named Dwayne and Erica. It was great seeing you guys. I don't know, I think actually this shot's a little dark. I gotta brighten it up. But anyways, we're gonna head over to the Rivers of America to check out Fantasmic. So we're gonna go and try and get the best view possible of Fantasmic and have Taylor watch Fantasmic finally.
I still don't know what it is.
After years of talking about how great it is to him, he finally gets to see
I
it.
don't even know what it is, but I just wanted to see World of Color, and now we're not even doing that.
Well, we had that was.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Anyways, let's go watch Fantasmic, and I'm gonna keep walking around with this because I feel so cool with it. But then after Fantasmic, we're gonna come back here, ride Smugglers Run, and get some pictures with our lightsabers. So let's go Fantasmic. So we've still got like another 25 minutes until Fantasmic, so I figured I'm pretty thirsty. Let's get a mint julep. So I'm gonna get a mint julep just cause, I mean, mint juleps are great. First of all, second of all, I'm pretty thirsty, so mint julep time. So while Galaxy's Edge is probably my favorite new land, obviously, New Orleans Square will always hold a special place in my heart for mint juleps, Fantasmic, as well as just the general ambiance of the area. And this is definitely a second best land to me in the park. And I know that's not the case for a lot of people. A lot of people say Fantasyland, even Frontierland, but I definitely think New Orleans Square is my second favorite. Here we go. It's time.
Stop believing in ghost stories, Mr. You can follow.
Every time it gets me. I hate that.
My compass. What's wrong? My compass. I should not place this. This one has true. You're dead. Still need a rescue?
What from you, I don't.
My mistake. My compass.
So we just got a Fantasmic. Fantasmic was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. What do you think?
It was my first time.
Yeah, it was your first time. You're impressed. Okay,
I
that's
knew
good.
nothing. I had not seen anything from the show, so I had no idea what to expect. And they did some things. They pulled a lot of tricks out of their hat.
What'd you think of the animatronic?
Wait, what animatronic?
The dragon.
Oh, the dragon. Okay, yeah. Okay, so when the dragon popped up, I was like, wait, so they've been hiding a dragon under the stage the whole time? I had no clue. So when it just popped up, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's
that
kind
was
of
cool. I had no idea that they were gonna bring out a freaking pirate ship. That was sweet. And then they did a really good job at hiding the giant boat at the end. What is that?
Mark Twain?
Mark Twain, yeah. So they did a very good job at hiding that. And so then they lit it up suddenly. I'm like, what? Where did that come from? So no, I enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't grow up watching a lot of those classic Disney cartoons that they were showing, but I was familiar enough with them, and I thought they did a good job of combining it with the water and the lights and everything and the music. So I totally dug it. It was great.
Cool. Perfect. That's all I wanted to hear. I've been telling him how great the show is for 2 years now.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, I have. The first time I met you, I was like, you've never seen Fantasmic? He's like, I have no idea what that is.
I still don't know what it is.
And so we finally, you know, almost 2 years later, got him to see Fantasmic. So I'm happy about that. But we are back in Galaxy's Edge, if you couldn't tell. But
yay, Star Wars.
We're going on Smugglers Run again, because of course we are. Duh, like we got to go on it again. And then after that, I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know either.
Probably just merch, you know, just going crazy on merch, honestly. I've spent so much money. It's so bad, but it's so good. All right, so it is our last hour in the park. So we're gonna go ride Smugglers Run one last time tonight. Let's do this thing. I'm very excited. Also, I love my lightsaber. Man, I love the view of the Millennium Falcon at night. So it's seen right now, left side is down. It is completely empty. We are on the right. Okay. But the wait time, only 30 minutes. So I've legitimately lost count of how many times I've been in here, but I'm still spotting new things. And also, it's still not getting old. And I will be piloting for the second time ever today. Ever. And I don't know why I said that. But anyways, buttons I can press. Yeah.
No, don't press this one. This is only for emergencies.
Oh, oops. But yeah, I don't think it'll ever get old because I'm still seeing new stuff every time I come in. So for being right pilot for my second time, I did okay. I actually did a lot better than I was expecting. If you just pay attention and stay calm, being a pilot isn't that hard. But I will say the left pilot is definitely the most important. The left and right, it is way more important than the right pilot because you can only go so far up and down, but you can go crazy lengths left and right. And I think that's way more important than going up and down, especially with some of the things you do during the missions. But I will say it was cool to pilot again, of course. I still can't decide what's my favorite role, honestly. I really have a soft spot for gunner, especially when it's manual. But regardless, we're gonna take some photos now, but it was great to get back on Smugglers Run one more time tonight. So after having a 30-minute long photo shoot in front of the Falcon, huge thanks to Dan for taking all those pictures. They look fantastic. We are now getting LaRatna's Smugglers Run. I don't know what they're, I don't know how to abbreviate that, but we're getting last ride of the night on Smugglers Run. Gar and Malta, please stop talking. Gar, Malta, I'm trying to talk here. But it's about a 15-20 minute wait, so let's get last ride of the night on Smugglers Run. This is gonna be really great. It just hit midnight as well, so the park is now officially closed. Oh yeah. All right. We are officially last ride of the night, or should I say last flight of the night. And after a full overheating, it's oddly quiet in here. So we finally made it over to the left side tonight. What a change. Alright, green credentials. I did get handed pilot, but I'm going to do gunner because Taylor and Dan are going to do pilots again because they're not going to ride this for at least a couple months minimum. Still not getting old, right, Taylor? Huh? Just say yeah.
Hey, I'm tired. It's past midnight.
Yeah, we've been here for
16.
It's gonna be 17 by the time we get out of the park. You know that, right?
And we're going to Knott's tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to Knott's for like 10 hours. Oh, it's gonna be fun! I can't wait. But yeah, all right, green credentials. Let's get some very profitable expeditions. Hondo Onaka 2019. All right, we're up. We are the last group going in. So here's an empty Millennium Falcon pretty much. Let's do this. So after last ride of the night, we officially got it, by the way, on Smugglers Run. It's quite empty over here, but it's been quite the almost 17 hours now. We got to say goodbye to the Millennium Falcon, at least for tonight. But it's been fantastic with these guys. I'm sure you know Dan and Taylor from Coaster Studios as well as Midway Mayhem. I will link them though, just in case you don't know them. But they're great guys. Hi, Zach. And I'll also link Zach at Cali Coasters and then Chase also at Chasing Coasters on Instagram, right? But it's been an absolutely fantastic day in Galaxy's Edge as well as Disneyland and even DCA. It's just awesome. So now we're gonna walk out and say Tilda Spire to Galaxy's Edge. So all in all, honestly, a fantastic visit to Disneyland and DCA today. Well, okay, so I went to a concert last night after visiting Disneyland, and then, yeah, I wore this shirt during the concert because I bought it at the concert. Also, you should definitely check out Claypool Len and Delirium. They're great. If you like weird Beatles Primus with Pink Floyd and King Crimson. Anyways, fantastic day at Disneyland, like legitimately amazing. We did everything we could have asked and even more, honestly, and
big thanks to Taylor and Dan for, you know, just
another full day
being
tomorrow.
able to do this. It's just cool to actually be able to take them here to Galaxy's Edge and just Disneyland, because I know Dan hasn't been in forever and Taylor hasn't been in quite a while, but it was just nice to be able to come here with them and just give them a different perspective on these two parks right here. But Galaxy's Edge, of course, as always, is amazing. I built my lightsaber, which is awesome, and I'm actually really glad they filmed it, because I couldn't even pick up my phone or a camera or anything at that point in time, because I was just shaking madly because it was just that amazing. But I am so thankful for today. It was fantastic all around. But we are now leaving, and I will show you Zach's car right now that we have quite the view of all the way over there. But I'm probably gonna end it here, and we are now off to the Knott's Hotel, because that's where we're staying tonight, and I will probably have a full tour of that, or at least a mini tour of that, and then we're going to Knott's tomorrow for 4th of July. So that should be a lot of fun. And I'm actually interested to see more Summer Nights, as well as potentially their fireworks show.
First time, actually.
Yeah, that's very true. And I still have some food stuff left over to that. So, till the Spire, thank you so much for watching.
Till the Spire.
And we'll see you on the next one.